Yo, what is up, my people? Got another Peach analysis video, and this one is on request by Dreamer. He wanted me to look at his Peach versus Villager and what he could have done better. So we're gonna look at the match, man, analyze this, point out the flaws and the good things he did, and just give an overview of the whole situation here. So yeah, Peach versus Villager. I don't know which one Dreamer is. Like, I don't know why, but that's the first thing I noticed. Like, you see the player cam on the bottom left. I don't know which one he is. I'm gonna assume that Dreamer is the one with the, I think that's a blue or gray shirt. Niggas don't know their colors out here. Anyway, so yeah, let's get right into it. Let's see what's going on in this match here.
In fact, play more Peach. That would be a mistake on my part, and I apologize.
Okay, see
I do not know
how you always want to be in the air. I said that's the thing with a lot of Peach players. They always want to approach in the air, you know, floating dares, just typical dare approaches and all that stuff. Can't do that now. I know I sound like a broken record. Blah. Yeah, I know I sound like a broken record, but I'm the best broken record. Like, you Peach players need to be comfortable being on the ground. A lot of Peach players, they just always want to go in the freaking air. And the reason for that is because they fight opponents that always want to let them go in the air. They don't know how to stop them from, you know, approaching with dares halfway across the screen. Like, apparently people can't react to that shit, or they just respect it too much. It's not a thing, man. You see the villager here snuffed you out twice for trying to be in the air. Can't do that, bruh. So just yeah, keep that in mind, eh?
all the players in the scene. I should know better
Okay.
since I'm on the PR, but forgive me. Okay. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, I think Peach could probably approach a little bit better with more aerial mobility.
See, like this,
nice,
all these times, like you try to approach Villager, you try to go in the air, you were just taking damage. He's already at 12%, you're already at 41. See what I mean? Gotta stay on the ground, man. Like, Peach players, they need to practice being comfortable on the ground. Can't be in the air so much.
Aerial, if you know how to space it, you know how to space your back airs, but it can be a little bit awkward.
Okay.
With the lesser running speed.
Okay, here's what you should have done. What you should be doing right now is, you shouldn't, actually, you probably could have clipped him here if he was fast enough, so I respect this option.
Compared to like your general rushdown characters.
Okay, you see where you are before you rolled? That's where you should be. Because here's what's gonna happen. One, Villager is either gonna jump off the ledge and fair. When he does that, he's either gonna go for the ledge again, stall, or he's gonna land on stage. Once he does that and you block it and you're right near Villager, he's either gonna roll, sidestep, or jump with an aerial to get out the corner. Your job here is to keep the corner pressure. Alright, you play, I call this gatekeeper. Basically, you don't let your opponents touch center stage. You don't let them do that. And the way to play gatekeeper effectively is you stay out of danger, like out of attack range, to a point where if your opponent wants to attack you, you can either move out the way or block. So that position that you was at before, you can block villagers on slingshots. If you try to do it, you can react to it unless your reaction time is super slow. And you have to give up hits. If you do not give up hits, when you do something, you're literally just hoping that it works. You're not planning anything. For an example, right? Opponent's near the ledge. I run towards the ledge and then I move back. And my opponent decides to sidestep to a smash attack. My opponent literally told me, without realizing it, that if I was to attack him, he was going to sidestep to smash attack. So when you give up a hit, and excuse me, when you give up a hit, and your opponent does an action, thinking that you're going to do something offensive, they're basically telling you what they were going to do. They're basically telling you that. Once you see that, now you have something to work with. Like, okay, if you're going to sidestep, now I know that I'll just run towards him, stand there, wait for him to panic, and then punish him. Like, if you don't give up hits, you won't know what to do. You'll just do random stuff and you hope that it works. You're depending on luck. There's no adaptation. There's no planning. There's no strategy. You need that, right? You need that shit. So, in this situation here, since you're right there, and villagers here, If you give up the hit, if you're not hitting villager, it doesn't matter. You still have control because you got the whole freaking stage behind you. You got stage control. Villager doesn't. He has to figure out how the hell he gonna get out this bad situation and get center stage so you can reset neutral. If Villager does something and you're right there, you can either force him out of the defense and go for pressure, or you can counterattack him, or just punish him on whiff. And you can only do that when you give up his. See what the opponent does, be like, alright, he likes to do this. He likes to sidestep and then jump at me a lot. So this is what I'm gonna do to counter that option. I'm not gonna throw out some random option, just hope that I freaking hit him. You understand what I'm saying? I have a video on that, I believe. Check out the adaptation video and my playlist, Smash Bros. Tutorial. Check that out, and you'll see exactly what I mean. I explained all of that. But yeah, back to the match.
Mainly being Mario.
See, he grabbed the ledge again. Like I said, villagers tend to do that. So if you would have stood, as I said before, like you would have just blocked and waited for him to grab the ledge, you could have got a free dare, down tilt, whatever. Or if you had a turn up, have a turn up in your hand, and then when he tries to grab the ledge, just snipe him off the ledge.
Being a rewarder of general play.
See, you being in the air again. See, you're getting snuffed.
Okay.
See, beat in the air.
But sure, it's just about getting the.
So you're already at 70. He's only at 39.
And Dream is struggling to get in. He has got a bit of percent though, but he's struggling to kind of make the in that matters, that gets Zuel off of this. Because the neutral's just where Zuel wants to play. He is pretty much just playing neutral.
Yeah,
he's not even playing too much on the.
Your aggression, you definitely got to work on that.
Just keeping it clean. But yeah, So I'm wondering if Peach back.
See, you got when you got hit with that fair when he was on the ledge. Just go back to that real quick.
Just keeping it clean. But yeah,
See, right here, you should have been waiting. Cause remember what I said before, villager, they're either gonna... They usually jump off the ledge and nair. I mean, not nair. Slingshot. See, instead of doing that, you should have just waited. You would have stood where you was at and waited for villager to react. He would have did that and either land onto the stage, would have got a free punish, or he, excuse me, or he goes for the ledge again, and which you can see that, and then you just dare him off the ledge.
Because Peach probably backed up there because the flighting time.
So yeah, do not throw the first punch when villager is on the ledge. Wait for villager. If you keep villager in the corner, villager's options are limited. They can't do much. All they can do is just either try to throw out more slingshots, but you're close enough so you could punish on landing, or wait for the villagers to throw a panic option, a roll, sidestep, whatever, and then just react on it. Whether you get a free hit because I'm whiff, or you just pressure them. You get close and now you can hit their shield and whatever, and just mix them up.
But it's probably need, if that's the case, she needs to start it a little bit closer. Your back is going to start hitting, like, I don't know, about third of weight in the stage, and up there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's just tacking on the percent, just getting her to a high enough percent and then just throwing out any move. He's not rushing it, he's not.
Yeah, see the air, that there.
Tree off the ledge.
See what I mean? Like, yo, people think I'm like just saying this shit just to be an asshole.
40% back on.
Or not. And also, hold up, this was good.
A game for him.
I actually learned something. Hold up. Let me see if I can catch it.
Get some tree off the ledge. So is it? Yeah.
Okay.
I can respect the play because it's
right here. A lot of people probably would have not peeped this. Okay, villager nairs your shield, right? Now, if you would have tried to grab here, you would have missed. But you decided to jab. See, right here, if you would have grabbed, you would have missed. Because villager is through your body. So you would have missed and you would have got punished. But the hitbox is apparently inside Peach or for jab. So you hit villager and villager somewhat popped up behind you.
If he keeps...
Well, the first jab, the villager went behind you, and the second one pushed villager forward. So that is actually a good option. I actually learned something just by watching that. I never would have thought of doing that. So if villager nairs you too early and it goes through you, don't try to grab. You gotta have a good visual attention. Does that term exist? Visual attention? Does it? Anyway, yeah, you gotta do that. Just yeah, with a nerve like that, don't try to grab. Don't try to narrow out a shield or anything like that. Just jab. That was actually beautiful, and I'm freaking stealing that. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'm doing that shit now. Shit is so fucking good.
Just leave. It's a game for him.
Can't get him off the stage.
Right. Dream, if possible, needs to try and keep this neutral, this type, because he's still in a slightly advantaged state. And at least it's not the neutral where Zuel is really far away. And
that was risky, but I guess you had the potential for it, because if you get hit, you don't die. If Villager gets hit, well, that's it. The stock is gone.
Okay, yeah. See, this is the position the Dreamer wants to be in. Because if he can just stay on top of him, not let Zuel set up again. Because when Zuel sets up, it's just we're back to where we started. It's just Zuel getting on his percent that he needs and just ending the stock. Okay, I imagine they're probably starting to feed it now, a bit of nervousness.
Yeah, a bit too aggressive right now.
Opportunities.
Villager is at 50%. You're at 101. You should not be throwing fairs like that. Throwing fairs, that move is too slow. And the way you're doing it, people can just move out the way. Like, you should not be going in with fairs trying to hit somebody like mad hard. Shouldn't be doing that. Because if you hit Villager, most likely, even though you got range, we're just not really gonna die the way you're doing it. But if Villager hits you, you could possibly die. So yeah, don't. If the kill is not guaranteed, or you don't have a position where you know what your opponent's gonna do, you bait the option to punish them. Do not just go for fairs. Don't go and just tossing out the move and just hoping that it hits. Like I said, you gotta plan everything. That's one of the problems with Peach Player, because the way she's designed and whatnot, people, they just tend to go in with floating dares and whatnot. They get punished, take a lot of damage, or they just throw off fairs a lot, just trying to get a hit and a kill, and then look what happens.
And it's going to be the one who manages to capitalize it instead of Calm, who's likely to take this game. Peach still needs that bit more percent. Villager.
Surprised I ain't kill you.
Oof, that was
right there, he should have planted a tree.
He's now probably looking to kill, but
I don't know why he didn't plant the tree.
He's likely not.
He could have put you in deep trouble if he would have planted the tree right there. But he didn't. That's his fault. Take advantage of it.
That's not necessarily the worst decision to make, because he hasn't done it the entire time that he's been playing Village. Wow, the roll on read. These reads from Peach to catch these kills were very, very nice. And that game will end 2-1. So, yeah.
So, quick recap. I do want... First, I'm going to explain the bad. I'll explain the bad things. You want to air too much. I already explained that. You're not comfortable on the ground. You got to be comfortable on the ground, man. Like, there's characters that you just can't be in the air. Especially halfway across the screen, coming towards them with a dare or floating dare. People can see that. People can react to it. There's no surprise. There's no element of surprise. You're doing something like, hey, you're basically telling them, like, yo, bruh, I'm over here, right? You're over there. I'm going to come at you with a dare, all right? I'm just going to come at you with this shit, all right? I want you to be ready for it, though. Be ready to counter the shit, all right? There's no surprise here. I'm literally telling you. I'm going to come at you with the freaking move, right? Don't try to play mind games or anything or go, you know, approach me and shit. Don't do that. I'm going to approach you with this move. That's basically what you're doing every time you do stuff like that. And as you can see, you were getting punished for it because you kept trying to go in the air. Villager was like, nope, nope, nope. Just getting sniped. And also, you're too aggressive. You need to plan your stuff. Giving up hits is one thing you have to put into your gameplay. Like I said, when you give up a hit, you're not at a disadvantage. Just because you're not hitting your opponent doesn't mean you're not winning. That's one thing that people tend to, I guess, get confused about and whatnot. They think they have to hit their opponent all the time. No, you don't. As I said before, when you give up a hit, your opponent is basically telling you what they're going to do without realizing it. They're telling you their whole plan. Alright, like the example that I gave with the rolling thing or I mean the sidestepping thing, they're basically telling you their whole plan, and you're too aggressive. I don't know if I said it already, but yeah, you're too aggressive, right? So you need to calm down, give up hits, be comfortable on the ground, stop being in the air so much, because you're taking way too much damage. You could have lost for that. Stop approaching with dares and whatnot, right? And also lay off the fares. The fares, I said that move is slow, it's laggy. The only good thing that move is really good for is to like finish the stop. But you cannot go hungry with that move. That's another habit that Peach players have. They want to go hungry with that move, and it just gets them killed. It leaves them open. And I said, Peach players tend to have this habit because they fight an opponent that just let this happen. They literally let this happen. And I say that a lot with high-level Peach players, but of course, people get mad at me, and, you know, they want to assault me and stuff, and all this shit that I get, just for being honest. Like, I'm not talking out of my ass. I got the video proof. I see why people lose. I point out this type of stuff over and over. And I'm like, yo, if you do this, you're going to get beat up. You can't do this. Peach players do it. How do Peach players get beat up? But since I don't go to tournaments and whatnot, people want to say my word for it. So I'm like, alright, enjoy getting your ass whooped when you could probably get some money and, you know, place higher than you are. But anyway, so yeah. And let me see, good traits. Trying to think. Oh, the thing with the jab, that was really freaking good. I did like that. I did like how you was trying to stay close to Villager, like you was not trying to give him no breathing room. That was good, but you were just going about it the wrong way. Like, you can stay close to your opponent, but really don't just go in there swinging. Like, you need to be passive aggressive. Passive aggressive in this case, basically, you're sending your opponent's ass. You're not giving them much room to breathe. Like, every time they try to dip, you are on that ass like booty shorts. You know what I'm saying? But the passive part is you're not really swinging. You're waiting for something. Like, you're waiting for the opponent to panic. You're waiting for them to push a random button so they can just leave themselves open, and then you just whip their ass. You know what I'm saying? So I did like that. Like I said, you try to stay close to Villager, not let him breathe, and most of the time he couldn't really start off his shit. That was good. You were just going on about it the wrong way. So there you go. That's the analysis. And again, I recommend that you watch the adaptation video, and anybody else that's watching and wants to learn how to how to give up a hit so you could figure out your opponent's plans, have them tell you what they're gonna do without them even realizing it, and then take advantage of it. Check out the adaptation video. I will have that in the link description below. I guarantee you, if you watch that shit, no lie, I will not lie to you guys. You already know I will not lie to y'all. You will see this game in a whole new light, and like your thought process will be better, and then you'll really start juking your freaking opponents. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this analysis video. If you guys have a match that you want me to look at to help you out, if there's somebody in your local that's freaking pissing you off, you can't seem to beat and whatever, and you have the footage, send me the footage and I will look at it. I will tell you what to do, so next time you fight them, you can just whip their ass. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can send me a YouTube link like this. If you have a replay, you can send that to me too, and I'll look at that. The way to send me videos is on my Twitter. You can message me on Twitter if you have a Twitter. If you don't, I have a Discord, so you can message me on Discord. I'm sorry, I had a brain fart there. I don't know what the fuck happened. Hey, you can message me on Discord. Twitter, Discord. And yeah, man, about it. So thank you all for watching. Thanks to the new subscribers I got, and also my veteran subscribers for supporting the channel and all that stuff. All you guys combined together are freaking savages. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Oh, one more thing I just remembered. I do lessons. The lessons are $10 for 24 hours. So basically, it's just one payment. I don't charge by the hour. I charge by the day. So if we start at, what time is it? 11:41. I mean, yeah, no, it's 11:21. Damn, yo, I need to go back to school. What the fuck? Anyway, if we start at 11:41, the lessons will last till 11:41 Saturday, since today is Friday. So yeah, that's how it works. So we play for 5 hours, and then if we both got to do something, whatnot, we go. And then in an hour, if you want to resume the lessons, we resume the lessons. So it's just one payment for 24 hours. If you become Patreon, the lessons, they're cheaper, and it's also valid for 24 hours. You can check out the rewards on the Patreon, all that, the link description below. So yeah, with that said, thank you all for watching, and you guys have a beautiful day. Deuces!